Welcome to Carol and Gary's See America Tour. Hello everyone. Well, I am going to probably mispronounce the name, but this week Carol and I decided to drive 55 miles west of Apache Junction to see the Besh-Ba-Gowah Archaeological Park in Globe, Arizona. This means that we get to drive through that picturesque canyon on Highway 60 again. The term Besh-Ba-Gowah is an Apache word meaning place of metal, and is what Apaches first called the early mining town of Globe in nearby Miami, Arizona. The name was later given to the site, where the remains of a 200-room Salado Indian pueblo was found. The pueblo is believed to have been occupied between 1250 and 1450 AD. Visitors to Besh-Ba-Gowah walk a trail through the partially restored ruins, providing a glimpse at the lifestyle of the people who occupied this region more than 200 years before Christopher Columbus landed at Plymouth Rock. This site was first excavated by a team of archaeologists in the late 1930s. Most recently, the city of Globe has undertaken additional excavation and stabilization work. The Central Plaza functioned as a communal area to socialize, conduct daily activities such as preparing food, making tools, weaving, exchanging goods, and pottery making. The plaza also served as the principal burial grounds. Over 150 graves were found in this area, including most of the community leaders whose elaborate burial tombs denoted their status. These rock-lined holes in the central plaza were likely used for cooking. This is typical of a room used by a single family. The room has been reconstructed based on archaeological evidence recovered during the excavations. This recreated two-story structure symbolizes that some two-story structures were built by the Salado Indians during this time period. Some of the artifacts inside were used for grinding. Others were used for storing food or water. This shows the roof supports in the two-story structure. This is what is assumed to be the ceremonial room. It is the first scientifically excavated ceremonial room ever discovered at a large Salado Indian site. Due to its size, depth, and unusual floor features, artifacts found in the small storage rooms surrounding it, archaeologists believe that this room served as the community ceremonial center. Entrance was through a central roof hatchway descending down a long wooden ladder. The room is surrounded on three sides by benches where participants sat and observed the ceremonies. Against one wall is a low altar. Above the altar is a smoke and echo chamber used to enhance the various ceremonies. Below the altar is a small square hole called a sipapu. The sipapu symbolizes the portal through which their ancestors first emerged to enter the present world. The Salado Indians at Besh-Ba-Gowah lived in relative peace and tranquility with their neighbors in the surrounding regions. Artifacts found indicate trading with neighbors as far away as Mexico and California. Then near the end of the 14th century, a period of social upheaval began. Climate change has occurred which caused local streams and water sources to dry up. As food became scarce, residents of many pueblos began to turn on one another. A period of fighting between neighboring pueblos may have led to the abandonment of the region. After spending several hours outside, we went into the museum where we saw a model depicting the way the curators believed that Besh-Ba-Gowah would have looked. Then we looked at artifacts that were found during excavations. There were many odd-shaped jugs on display. This one looks like a donut with a hole in the middle. Colors on the bowls would have been based on materials available for making dye at the time. We saw a large collection of arrowheads and stones that were used in axes and pounding tools. These rocks would have been used for pounding large seeds into powder, like a modern-day grinder. The Salado Indians made pottery by wrapping coils of clay around in a circle and then pinching the coils together. The coils would have been smoothed by holding a rounded stone anvil to the inside of the vessel and paddling the outside with a flat piece of wood. This wraps up our tour of Besh-Ba-Gowah. On the way out of Globe, we stopped to see an open pit copper mine. If you like this video but have not yet subscribed, please do so to be notified of future videos, and feel free to share with your friends. Thanks for watching.